Guys, the series is getting more and more interesting. Hey, Jonathan came back home crying like a baby, pretending to be have been humiliated in front of workers in Hanks's office. As we all know, he was thrown out of Hanks's office because of his pride and disrespecting his boss. And here he comes back home when he's crying. But my question is, do you think that uh, Mama was right to ask this young girl about what is going on in her parents' life? I don't think so. That Mama or the grandmother was supposed to ask all these necessary questions to this young girl. This is a child in the house, yet she might be old enough to see what is going on in the house or in her parents' life. But as for me, I don't think that the Benny was the right person to seek advice from to see what will be done between her mother and Hanks as well as her father. Anyway, welcome to my channel. This is African Movie Reviews. We do reviews and recaps as well as recommendation on new movies. And this time around, we are at the series called the Most Scary Marriage. I repeat it, Most Scary Marriage, showing us the Mr ALOY TV. Guys, go and watch this series. You will learn a lot. If you are married, you have your exes in your life, you have children, and your husband has this pride like that of Jonathan, please go and watch this lovely, silly, but some that call it when marriage becomes a nightmare. And here I come with greetings to you, everyone who watches from very far. I send greetings to you. I send greetings to Massa J. Stevens. Please kindly thank you for the comment, and everyone around who comes across my channel. I do send greetings to you, people from West Africa, people from East Africa, people from Central Africa, and people from North Africa, people from South Africa. I send greetings to you, and above all, people from the European countries, Western countries. I do really appreciate your support. And to my returning subscriber, thanks for returning back and watch my videos and my reviews. And to my new subscriber, thanks for joining the family. African Movie Reviews is the family where we get critical reviews about movies and the series. And this time around, we are the series, as I said, it's called Most Scary Marriage. Mama came to Benita and asked Benita, talk to Benita about the situation in her family, and she said this was her word, if I can quote. Do you think that what your mother is doing is right, getting money from her ex and start a business? Do you think that is the best thing to do? And the child is like, mom, grandma, I don't see anything wrong with that. If it was the best, it was the person available to help her, I don't think that it was bad. Mama, you are in the long years, those long ago years, where we used to say that a woman should not go near her ex because they might end up falling in love with each other or even destroying her marriage. But this time around, the way Mama is talking, the way my mother talks about Hanks, I don't think that they have anything in common. And the grandmother was very mad, claiming to and saying that Benny was raised by her mother. She is grooming her to be like her mother. And then it's like, Mama, don't you think that you are talking to the wrong person about this issue? I think that you should ask my mother. And mind you, my mother was not going to ask Hanks about my father's job, but my father insisted that he wants a job. She should talk to Hanks so that he can hire her, and which my mother did, and my father took that job. I don't think there's anything bad in that. And the grandmother was very mad, claiming that the daughter is not helping at all. But what will the daughter help? The situation which was in the house, she faced it. She knew what was going in the house. She knew everything which was upside down when her father was not having a job. Obviously, this young girl has to defend, had to accept what her mother did. And me, I like the way this young girl defends her mother even in her absence. Yes, she thinks she's a strong pillar. Oh, she's a strong backbone for her mother to defend her in any way where they disgrace her. And to my surprise, that even the grandmother is doing more worse than God. Because as a grandmother, I don't think that this young girl is the best person to talk to her mother about the situation going on, or about her having a restaurant, or taking money from Hanks and started a restaurant. This girl knew how they suffered in the house. My mama, you did not know what these people suffered in the hands of Jonathan when he lost his job, and you don't know why and where did Jonathan start from to have a mind of working or have asking a job from Hanks? Oh, you did not know, because this Jonathan is your grandson is your son-in-law. It doesn't make him the perfect person. People change, and especially if you want to see how people can change and how their true characters can be defined, just let the person be poor and becomes rich, or the person becomes rich and be rich and becomes poor. You will see the true version of those people. This is the same thing with Jonathan. As I said, Mama Benny is right to defend her mother, and Benny is right. For me, Benny is right to tell her grandmother that she is not the right person to be asked about the situation going on in her mother's life with Hanks. She's just a child. She doesn't know where this all started from. She just is saying what she is saying, and she needs to be taken care of. So it doesn't matter where her mother is getting money, as long as she has not proved about the other side of what they speak about her mother. All right. As we go on, Mr. Jonathan came back crying like cry baby, crying like a baby. You said you are a man when they were humiliating you. Why didn't you fight back? It's because you have nothing to offer, Jonathan. You have nothing to offer, and still you are here brabbing around. Jonathan came back home crying like a baby, and the mother-in-law is like, "Why are you crying? Why are you disorganized? Why are you not in your mood?" And Jonathan is like, "Mama, you cannot be what has happened to me. How can Hanks do this to me? How can Hanks humiliate me in front of my workers? He said he's a good person, but how can he do this to me, taking me like a stupid person? Why did he give me a job? So he gave me a job to humiliate me." Wow. And the mother is like, "And for the first time, for instance, why did you take the job?" "Mama, I wanted to take care of my wife. I wanted to take care of her family. I want to do everything for my family. That's why I accepted the job. What will I do? What will the helpless man do?" And Ben is like, "Hanks cannot do that." And the grandmother is like, "How do you know?" "Why? I told you." But Jonathan, to be honest, Jonathan, who was the person to be blamed about what happened to you? You know, they say that never listen to the story of one side before you listen to the story of the other side. Jonathan, you crying. You feel like you are executing your plans are going the way you have planned them. And the worst of all, the mother-in-law thinks that Jonathan is a hero or is an angel whom they cannot even hurt. But the truth be told, Jonathan, who led to this humiliation. And if you don't change, still they will be humiliating. They will be humiliating you, because if a man fails to understand the capacity he is in, he will always be humiliated in the public. Whenever you don't know that you are a strong person, you are a person who other people should look up on, you will end up either humiliating yourself or people in the public humiliating you. And this is what Jonathan you did. Yes, and here we come. Jonathan came up very this showing that he was the heartbroken. He was doing and he's in the room with too much thoughts. He's at least now my plans are starting. Benny came as a young girl and a good child, as a caring daughter, and brought something to eat. I said, Dad, I know you are not happy and I know you are hungry. You've not eaten anything. Please, can you eat? I know whatever happened to you, we will sort it out, and I'm sure we will speak to Mama, and maybe Mama will talk about Hanks. Say, I did not believe that Hanks could do that to you. And Jonathan is like, yes, I don't think also Hanks could be doing this. But you see, she did it. He did it, and he humiliated me in the eyes of other workers. And Ben is like, Mama, Papa, Dad, can you please resign? You don't have to go back to that job. Rather stay home at least as we look for the other job. And Mr. Jonathan is like, no, I cannot. I have to work. I will endure every situation they make me pass through. I will allow it to go as long as I can get something to take care of my family and to take care of my wife. I will endure everything. And he's like, Mom, Daddy, we are having so much things about us. Mama will be taking care of us. And she's like, no, I'm a man and I have to take care of myself and my family, not the other way around. Yes, you are right, Jonathan. You are a man and you are supposed to take care of your household. But the way you are taking it, you think that doing such things will help you to secure the job you're having? I don't think so. There's things we are doing, but they are going to ruin us. And they are going to sink us in shame and pain. Jonathan, what you are doing, you are pretending that your boss is the wrong person. But truth be told, you are the wrong person. Truth be told, you are the problem to yourself. You have not accepted that you need Hanks also at least to change your life. But rather you have accepted that you need to revenge over Hanks's development or Hanks's relationship with Clara. I don't think it will work. You know, sometimes we fight things which are not even supposed to be fought for. If you have reasoning capacity or common sense, Jonathan, you wouldn't have done that. The first day at the work, you do those shakara. The first day at the work, you want to prove that you're a man, you are the husband of the... Doesn't change anything. But rather what you are doing is like disgracing yourself. At the end of the day, you might be thinking that what you are doing is the best thing. What you are doing is revenge. At the end of the day, becomes a revenge to you. We reap what we sow. Yes, no, Jonathan, you're saying that Benny should not tell her mother. You have a secret reason why you don't want Ben to tell her mother, and this is what you say. Just imagine when Ben told her to resign from the job. She said he cannot resign for the first day at the work. And he thought, he said, I'm done with you. The more more things will get like this, I'll make sure that I separate you with Hanks. Can you imagine? Men, they don't like progress of other people. And as they say, that not all your exes are bad. Me being we are friends to my ex does not mean that we'll go back together. No. Though they say you cannot put cheese near hate. Guys, I do love you. Thanks for subscribers with that at the series called Most Scary Marriage, and I send greetings to you all. Let's meet in a new video. Bye bye.